joining me, and I'm going to be creating a kind of sheet of artwork with a combination of stamps and some collaging. So collaging is basically... Okay, sorry about that. I glitched out there. Okay, so I'm going to be creating a sheet of collaging, and then I might make one card, or I might make a few, but I think I'll just create and then decide. So the vision I have, the idea rather I have in my head, is to create a piece of paper that is designed to actually be cut up into columns for slimline card designs, or to make a kind of a triptych, or a zigzag fold type card. And my idea is to use a combination of stamping and also some collage, actually sticking on pieces of collage. So we'll see how that goes. I suppose I do need to decide whether I'm going to be cutting this into pieces or... Sorry, bear with, I'm just having a little think. Okay, so I think what I'm going to do is just mark on my paper, faint pencil line around every 2 3/4 inches. Yeah, every 2 3/4. So that'll take me to right ish. So my brain is not being able to kind of think that far ahead too quickly. Okay, yeah. So I'm just going to mark that so I've got a rough idea of the design of where I'm going. And start with a bit of a background stamp. So I'm going for the good old Versailles, which is such a classic background type stamp, which is very useful. And I want to stamp just to the side of my paper here, and then areas where they're going to be crossing over. So I'm deliberately aiming it for sections that are going to kind of cross over there, and then there. Okay, that's that for that one. Welcome everybody. Sorry, my connection glitched out there, so I'm now back again. So hi Katrin, hi Linda, Mindy, Janine, Pamela, Susan, Heidi, Anne, Vicky, Pam, hello. Please share this out again if yeah, I don't know what happened there. I don't know if I need to share it out again, because I think I might have lost a few people with the glitch. Okay, so that was grey granite. I'll just put grey granite away and grey Versailles away. Then I've got this stamp here from Amazing Silhouettes. I couldn't decide, do I want the trees or do I want something else? And I don't think I want it to be full strength, so I might just do some stamping off. Because, yeah, as I said, I'm not sure I do want this full strength. Anyway, I'm going to ink it all up, stamp it off at the side, and then stamp like so. Okay, yes, I do want it half strength because it's nice and pale this way. Hopefully you can still see that. I think you can. Yep, I can on my screen. So So we're going for a very soft look, lots and lots of white space. Lots of space also. I'm going to be adding some additional little pieces to this. So go. As I said, very much collage style. I also like the idea of a bird. And then I think if we do the bird in full strength, this is full strength soft succulent now. Just going to pop my mats underneath. So these are the stamping mats, which I do recommend you use if you're using the photopolymer stamps. Now I want that to sort of actually, maybe I don't need to use this stamp on all sections, she says. And then she does. Okay. Oh yeah, can I have a coffee please, Linda? She's passing the coffee around everybody. Oh yes, and the banana bread, thank you. Do you really have banana bread? I'd love to know if you've actually baked some, Janine. So I want to disguise where that branch ends abruptly. I'm just trying to hide it with a flower there. Might add some more flowers, but I wanted to get those in first. I quite like this type of stamp set where you can kind of add extra bits if needs be. Hi, Chris. Oh, Katrin's baking banana bread too. Oh, lovely. Hi, Paula. Good to see you. Right, I think I can come in a little bit closer. Okay. Now, I don't want to cover this too much, but I can't resist. I do want to use this pretty leaf. And I might have this leaf come on from other sections. This is such a pretty, pretty leaf. So this stamp set, the Friendly Hello, is available for free when you spend £90. So remember, if you're a Stampin' Up demonstrator and you spend £90, it won't cost you £90 because you get your demo discount. It's worth remembering that. He's adorable, isn't he, this little bird? And he's great for colouring as well. Hi, Glenda Ogle from the Great Smoky Mountains. Okay, you're going to have to give me a geography lesson. Where are the Smoky Mountains? Hi, Nancy from South Carolina. nice to see you. Okay, this was supposed to have lots of white space, and I'm slowly filling it. Oops. Oh dear. Okay, so now I have these lovely, gorgeous bits and pieces that I wanted to add onto here. And I also wanted to do some embossing of some of the plainer bits that I've got. So I wasn't quite sure what to go for. I think I might go for this one. So I've just got these scraps here of cardstock, and I thought it might be fun to get some of these embossed a little bit. That way? I don't want to go that way. I want to go that way. That's just a scrap I picked up off the floor. I'm trying to decide which way around I want to do this. Oh yes, I do want to do it that way. Okay. So before I run it through, I'm just going to lightly ink up my embossing folder. Thought I had another scrap. Oh, here it is. Move that over there. Right, so I'm going to sandwich that. So I need number 1 and number 3. Put it over my little machine. Now you're supposed to put the hinge section through first. And then also stagger them as they go in. Don't put them in like sandwiched up close together. They need to go in at a slight stagger. And I love my little machine. I can have it out on the side there. So then we've got these lovely additional bits here. And oh, I'm wondering whether to run the white pieces through the dotty embossing folder. I'm just going to tear those up. And do I want that slight angle? Yeah, make that a bit more interesting. It's not going to fit, okay. So again, remember to stagger them. They go through much easier. Got my little dotty bits there. Right. Then I need to grab myself a glue. Bring all my bits back on. And then start playing, because I want to arrange some of these cute little pieces on my paper here. I think I'm going to cut some of these into strips as well. So this measures, this is just a scrap from the other day. So let's do this at, we'll do a variety, I guess. We'll do that at 1.5 centimetres, or what's that, just under ½ an inch. Put that one in as well. So this is a great way to use up some scraps, but if you've perhaps cut up some of the designer series paper and you've got some sort of like laying about, then you know, keep them all together. So this is the patterned vellum that's in the mini catalogue, and really like the look of it. Oh, that looks okay over the top of that, doesn't it? It doesn't interfere with that too much. Hi, Levine. Hi, Jan. Okay, so because I know I'm going to be cutting down through there, I am going to put a piece of paper, but I want to make sure that it's one that can be easily cut in half. So a piece of bit of glue down both sides there. So I know it might seem a little bit crazy covering up all the lovely stamping that I did earlier, but it will make sense, I think. I'm hoping it's going to work. I've not done this before. Okay. You see, I couldn't do that because the butterfly is flying downwards. My butterflies have to fly upwards. I've just got this thing about it. I mean, I know butterflies can fly every which way. It's just me. I just, oh, I can't have a butterfly flying down. But I won't be offended if someone sends me a card with a butterfly flying down. Now, have I been sticking this vellum on correctly? I've not even been double checking. I've just been putting it down. Oh, there we go. Right, that's... I guess they have to when they land. Yes, hi, Celine LeBlanc. Okay, right, so that's one layer. So now I'm going in with some other textures. Try not to overthink it, just get it down. Yeah, I don't really want to hide that lovely bird. Oh, and I don't want to hide that butterfly either, so I know what, I'll be very careful not to cover that up. So over the areas that I know I'm going to have to cut, I'm just being mindful to make sure I've got glue. It's well glued. Hi, Cheryl. Wow, Ruth, I've never seen this before. Putting paper on the one sheet wonder before cutting. Oh, well, I have done collage techniques before. So if you do like this sort of thing, do check out. There's a video I did where cover a whole sheet of, I think it's either this size paper, the standard size paper A4 or letter, and so I've just realised I do want to stick a bit of vellum under that one, and then cut it up. So I have done that technique a couple of times, but usually the stamping goes on afterwards, but I don't think I've done it this way where I stamp and then stick paper, although actually I think there may be one where I stamp across the middle and then stick strips. Who remembers that one? This takes me back actually to my early days of card making, when all I would have is little scraps to play with. And I just found it so much fun just playing, and I'm enjoying it now, just, you know, with the juxtaposition of, you know, light against dark, of pattern against pattern, sorry, how do I explain it? Colourful pattern against white on white, and it's just so much fun just kind of looking at how things look together. And I do suggest you have a go at this. I'm finding it very interesting. You saw a wonderful show on telly about North Wales. We've been there, but definitely did not stay. Yes, North Wales is stunning. I live in Mid Wales, and Mid Wales is beautiful too. But North Wales has a particular kind of wildness about it, and the mountains. But having said that, the mountains in the south are really cool as well. Well, all of Wales is beautiful. What can I say? It's the land of heaven. Well, they say that we're all going to be speaking Welsh in heaven. It's the language of heaven. Have you heard people say that? Oh, okay. I'll try and link the video then. Right, I need to write a list, because I said this in this afternoon's video that I was going to link something. Collage. Okay, now I'm like, oh, where are all the little bits gone? What else can I use? I think I have got some leaves punched out, but I think I'll save those for later, for when it comes to actually creating the card. So I've got two minds about this. I don't know whether to just make separate cards, or I've just remembered I've got another 50th birthday card to make. Ah, it's like buses, isn't it? Come all together. So I have got this cut out from the Dahlia Dies set, and I thought it would be nice to try and attach this somehow, but I'm looking at it thinking, how on earth am I going to divide this up? Might just need to go for it. Just go for it. Try not to overthink it. Right, so then just go around and tidy up any obvious bits that don't look right. Okay, so then I want that to cross over that point there. This is going to be very tricky to cut. I may just have to get out my good old-fashioned scalpel. Although if I do that, I'm going to have to get my self-healing mat out. That was the way I used to cut all my cardstock back in the day. A metal knife, sorry, metal ruler, not a metal knife, metal knife, definitely a metal knife, metal ruler and a knife, and that was how I used to cut my paper. This was before I had a trimmer. Oh. Hi, Cheryl. Yes, I know. How many Cheryls have we got on? I know what, let's see. We've got Cheryl Wilt, Cheryl Hagan, and Cheryl Adams on today. And we've only got one Heidi. Sorry. Let's see how many Chris's we've got on. We've only got Chris Morgan and Chris Stones today. And oh, that's cool. That way, if I stick it at the top, I don't have to worry about it. I can just cut. Oh, dear, what have I dropped? Oh, block. Okay, so I'm trying to put the glue in the areas that are slightly bigger. Just click on the like button, Catcher, and it will change it. Yeah, don't worry about it. Doesn't really make any difference to me. It's an interaction, as they say. Yeah, because if you don't like this video, please don't like it enough to give me a thumbs down. There was another Cheryl on Ruth's video. Another Cheryl A. Haha. This design reminds me of the drapes when I was growing up. Oh, okay. I'd be interested to know what design they were. Right, so I'm turning this over and just cutting off all the different excess pieces because it's easier to do it with scissors than it is to do with the trimmer. And because we've got so many layers going on here, I would not want to risk it in the trimmer. Oh, there's a lot of layers to cut through. Ooh. Hi, Maureen. Hello, Vanessa. Yeah, we've only got Cheryl Wilt, Cheryl Hagan, and Cheryl Adams on at the moment. So if you know any more Cheryls who'd like to join us, you know. Do you want me to see how many Jans there are? Oh, I've only got one. There's only one Jan Brandt. Hi, Ada. Oh, good. I'm glad you're enjoying this. Okay, so now it's going to be the moment of truth. I've got to cut this up. So kind of making sure that everything is stuck down as hard as can be. And I think I'm also going to change blades because I want a nice sharp blade in here. So where's my... There it is. Yeah, come on. Isn't it funny? Sometimes the blades just fall out without you needing to do anything, and then other times you need to give them a bit of a wiggle. So nice sharp blade going in there. Right, this is going to be fun. Bless me. So I said we were going to cut at about 2 3/4 inches. So that is what we'll do. Okay, that worked. Whew. Oh, have you rung demo support, Cheryl? I'd ring demo support if you haven't. I think they might have a spare stash. Yeah, you can also purchase the blades from other companies. My score blade is not an original Stampin' Up one, just saying. I'm not going to give names of companies, but I'm just saying that the company who makes these blades do make them for other companies. Sorry, something got stuck at this point, so I didn't want to risk going with my blade going through it again, so I just cut it. Okay, so oh no, it's that one, isn't it? Who's breaking up? Me. My signal seems okay. Okay, I think on all these others, I cut the I stuck over the pencil marks. I haven't got any pencil marks to get rid of. Oh no, not here though. Still a pencil mark there. Right, okay, that turned out pretty. I think what I'd like to do now is add some extra decorative elements, maybe with some leaves and some flowers. Now, the thing I need to decide is, am I going to do this as like a four-fold card? Because, as I said, it's my friend's 50th, so I could cut out 50, but then she may want to just have this as a pretty card, so I don't... No, I'm thinking not. I'm just going to make it look beautiful, and yeah. So I'm just going to cut out some extra leaves. I've got one here. Might have another one there. And then I was thinking of cutting some flowers out of this kind of peachy kind of calypso coral colour, and sticking some of those on. Also, I've got a little bit of this vellum here. Now, you could cut out these chrysanthemums. I just feel that they're a little bit big for what I want. I just wanted it to be very delicate, so I don't think I'll do that. Do you want a bit of gold? Oh, I don't know whether to go silver. Okay, let's have a look at the flower punches that I've got. So, oh, what was I using yesterday? The strawberry one. Oh, no, that's the leaf. Where's the strawberry punch gone? That has got a really cute flower in it, hasn't it? See, Ruth, this is what happens when you don't put stuff away. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Bear with, bear with, bear with. Ruth. Where has it gone? I only had it yesterday. Oh, it's right in front of me. I did put it away. Okay. Okay, I'm thinking let's cut some vellum flowers here, look, because yes, it's slightly big, but because they're vellum, they look okay. What's Linda telling me to do? Use a flower punch in the middle of the too big flower. It's a possibility. Right. So what's lovely is these kind of rectangular areas, these solid areas, just make a really nice place to put flowers. Love that. Lovely to see you, Nancy. Hi, Monica. Okay, so Calypso Coral, I think. And maybe, I don't know if the peach would look right. Oh, no. Oh, oh no. I'm glad I tried it, though. I now know it's not right. Calypso Coral scraps are non-existent. So, let's see if we've got any Calypso Coral. Oh, this will be interesting. Do I not have Calypso Coral? Whoa, no way. No way, dude. Way. Oh, no Calypso Coral. What's going on? That's not good. Oh, let me see if I've got one left in here. Oh, that was lucky. Oh. Okay, so just want this wee little flower. Gonna get my little tool out. make the shape. Now, do I want those in there, or do I want these separate? I think I quite like the idea of them being separate. But clustered. I like them clustered. Use the watercolour shapes with the kissing technique yesterday. Oh, good. That's a fun technique. Oh, the only thing about punches that have, oh dear, sorry about this, I've kind of made it get stuck. The only thing about punches that have lots of elements to them is trying to punch your way out the paper so that you don't waste too much. It's a little bit tricksy. Oh, and then also trying not to make a mess. That's tricksy too. Right. Gonna go there. There. And there. And there. So if you were doing these as individual cards, you may decorate these in a slightly different way, but because I think I want to put them all together, I'm thinking actually I want the pattern to carry over from page to page, as it were. So that would be fun there. Put some of these together. I'll fold them, turn them over. Oh, this is so much fun. Snip the coral petals. If you snip the petals into the middle, they fit into the centre better. Ah, that's a good idea. Now, the only thing is, if I start doing that to one of them, I'm going to have to do it to all of them. But that's a super good tip. Okay, so that's that. I know I haven't stuck them down yet, though. Oh dear, that's a whole nother job. I'll start doing that and see if any more ideas come to me. I definitely think we need to put some bling on here. But perhaps decide that in a second. Now, also, could shape these leaves, but I think because we've got quite a bit going on here, I don't feel like we need to do that. Stick that that. Also, you could use dimensionals for these flowers, but again, because I think there's quite a bit of dimension on them already, I don't feel you have to. I don't feel I have to. Sorry, am I missing comments? Oh, you like your flowers too, don't you, Barb? You made those beautiful things for your church ladies, didn't you? Make sure I've got this the right way up. Okay, 1 down, 3 to go. So it's definitely easier to put your little tidbits and accessories after you've cut. Okay, I would not recommend doing the sticking and then do the cutting, because that would not work. I need to do the embellishing afterwards. I'm trying not to have them overrun the card as well, actually. Okay. Yes, Dawn, either slimline, or I'm going to actually make her like a quad fold card. I don't think I've ever done a quad fold card before. I don't know whether just to keep that at 3. Do that there like that, and then put these somewhere else. Keep those aside for a sec. So I was just trying to find a scrap then to move that glue. You can go there. You can go there. And you can go there. So you've got to talk to the flowers. Okay, so that's 1, 2, 3. Okay, 1 more. Thanks for sticking with me, guys. I know this can get a little bit laborious when you've already seen the vision for what I'm doing, and then you've got to just wait for me to put it all together. So this is the benefit of watching me on replay, because you can forward this bit. This gets a little bit repetitive for you to watch, doesn't it? Oh, that one's wanting to come away. Okay, cheeky. I think I need a 3 in there. Even if it's a little bit removed. Just needs a 3. Have I got any other spare leaves? No, I don't. Okay. Oh, I've got one flower there. Pop you there. Oh, oops, forgot about these ones down in this corner. Just making sure these are on the right side. Right, now what colour cardstock do you think I should stick this on? As I've already intimated, I think I'm out of Calypso Coral. Although there was a colour, what was the colour the other year that was very close to Calypso? I wonder if I've got a spare bit of that. called? I'm going to get the soft succulent out to see what it looks like. I think that looks pretty enough. Okay, so now I've got to figure out if I'm going to have enough of a margin. Got to do some very careful maths. So that was the piece I was left with. So hold on, 28. Actually, I'm wondering if it would be easier if I just cut it from a 12 by 12. Yes. It's perhaps not as sturdy, but it will give me the extra bit that I need. So 3. Oh yes, of course, if I just score at 3 inches at each section. So that will give me ½ an inch more. So I need to do this at 8.5 inches. So 3, 6, 9. Now to make it extra strong, I'm wondering if I could stick another matting layer. Ooh, hoo hoo hoo. It's cutting it fine. Actually, I like the cleanness of the white. Can you see that all right, guys? Ooh, oh, too much. I think I'm just going to stick it down because I can't risk that finer border. Yeah, it'll be too fine. I'm just going to go for it. I could always stick another panel on the back to strengthen, because I think this Whisper White 12 by 12 is not the thick stuff, it's the thinner cardstock, which normally I would not use to do a base. Kiss the edges with ink. Yes, it did cross my mind, and although normally I would, I just really like the cleanness of the white lines this time. But absolutely, if you fancy doing that, you go for it. It did cross my mind, but I let the thought slip. Just to show you I can do white lines sometimes. Oh dear, sorry. A little bit of expectorant came out then. Hello, Nessa. Oh, your poor kookaburras are having problems landing on the rail. Oh, bless them. Are you still enjoying your place, Vanessa? I know it was a bit of a upheaval, but you got there. Yeah, and there's no, always a right way to do something. It just sometimes it depends how you feel when you're creating, Barb. So, some days I'd be like, oh yes, let's get the ink on. And then some days I'm like, nah, I just want it nice and clean today. So there's no, it's art at the end of the day. And art often reflects where one's head is at. So, oh, that's not too bad actually. I was worried it was going to feel a bit flimsy. But no, it's okay. Oh, I like that. How long's that taken? Nearly an hour. Okay, that's not too bad. For a special card, that's pretty good going, I think. So let's have a look what gems I've got in here. Oh, I cannot stop using these at the moment because they're so brilliant. So I think I'm going to have to use some of those. I'm a bit gutted. I've run out of... Look, I've only got 2 of the soft succulent on that one. Obviously like those ones, don't I? Then I've got got a few peachy ones left. Oh, I think I'm going to have to stock up on a few more. Oh, there's some green ones. Oh, might use the green. If I sprinkle them in together, then this is also where I start to think, let's get out some of the retired stuff. The stuff that I just sort of shove in a box and get out occasionally and see what I've got that will match. Mainly reds and golds and things. I've got a lot of red and green. Oh, look at that, loads of red and green. Should use that up for Christmas stuff. Oh, there's some sparkly gold. Okay. Oh, maybe some of those. Ah, Susan. My condolences to her. Okay, so let's start with the areas that I'm like, yes, I'm definitely putting those in there. So I definitely want the big ones in here. Ooh. Because these are semi-see-through, so they take on the colour of whatever you place them on. So that's quite fun. also means that you can use them multiple times on a project and they will look different. So it's super good value, these. They're not the cheapest things in the book because you get so many, but I use these very regularly, and look, I've still got plenty left. And when you break it down into pence, what it's actually costing you, I think they are good value. Okay, so I'm just going to give those an extra bit of a push because I don't want these pinging off. Okay, then we've got these lovely white ones. I'm wondering whether a little cluster of gold in there would look nice. So should we do a little thing of a little trio of 3, mixture of large and small. We are going to bling this baby up today. Okay. Oh, it's my signal gone a bit weird. Okay. Sorry if my signal's not great. Oh, I went to put the gem down and I was like, oh, where's it gone? It completely disappeared. Okay, so that's all the big flowers done. And then I'm thinking a little smattering of other gems. So look, I've only got 2 of those left. So I don't know, put them there. Put one down there. This is again a retired one, but so I'm going to do the odd little smattering of these green ones. I was just seeing if that dark green would work, but no, I think the dark green is a little bit too dark. So I don't want to go down that route. Don't really want to cluster the gold with the green. Nope. Ah, now I do have some gems. Just going to have a quick look in my retirement. Oh, here they are. Who remembers these? Now these ones though, you do have to use glue. Don't have the luxury of them being on there. And then there's also some of these kind of fun dome things. So I'm just going to put a tiny little blob of glue there. There. Do one there and there. Let's see what we can fish out. One more. Pretty. Right, there you have it, my lovelies. Now, I don't know if I got that from Wendy, if Wendy got that off me, but I think we call everyone lovely. So, do think it needs a little bit of dottage. Have I got green? What did I get the other day that I just put on here? Oh, just jade. I'm just going to see what it's like. I need something harder. I think that could work. No dottage, the gems are dottage. Oh, yeah, they are, but just a little, Vanessa, Nessa. Just a little bit, not too much, just a little tiny. And just up here looks a bit naked. There we go. Oh, and up here looks a bit naked as well. See, look, you can hardly even see that. Right, I will take photographs of this when it's daylight, and I will try and do a blog post about this so that you can see all the details. And I may even, when I give this to my friend, I might even try and fold it in a way so that these all stay curled. Because I'm just furling. Is that the right word? Furling? Just get my nail in there and curling it. Will I put a sentiment? I probably will put a sentiment on the back. Yeah, I'll write on the back. Because I wouldn't know where to put it. Yeah, I don't know where I put it. But that's me. I'm not always so worried about a sentiment on the front. I'm one of those people that I like to write a lot. Thank you, Miss Vanessa. Yeah, so if someone's quite close to me, I like to write things, nice things. So for me, it's about my personal message to them. I know some people are really into stamped sentiments, but I'm not one for sort of stamp sentiments on an inside, but that's just me. That's, you know, that's the way I am. There we go, a little bit of curling and furling. Now leave it alone, Ruth. Yes, so I'll probably put, yes, as I said, something on the back. Write something on the back. I'm wondering if, I don't know whether the best thing, I don't think it's the best thing to do. Oh, I could fold it that way, couldn't I? And give it to her like that. There we go. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Mary. How heavy is it? Not very heavy. It's the weight of maybe less than 2 pieces of cardstock. Because yeah, no, 2 pieces of cardstock, because I've stuck that layer to that one, and then all the in-betweeny bits are made up with these little pieces, I guess. So yeah, 2 pieces of cardstock. This is not, no, she lives locally. She lives locally, yeah. So it won't be a problem. I can hand it to her and watch her open it, maybe. So. Right, my darlings, lovely to see you. Thank you so much for joining me. And if you watch this on the replay, please do comment and let me know, you know, have you learnt a new technique, and, you know, what's your favourite bit? And those of you on the live as well, what is anything you're going to use from this? I really enjoyed it. I've had a really good week, I have to say, in terms of enjoyment level of the projects. Yeah, really good week. So yeah, yes, I'm very grateful for the opportunity to share with you these lovely projects, and I'm very blessed that the Lord gives me inspiration to keep going and keep making. But then we have such lovely products, so there we go. So right, good night everybody, and take care. Lovely to see you, and hopefully see you tomorrow night. Lots of love.